Welcome, first of all, to everybody who was able to join us today. We just want to kind of walk you through a little bit about where we've been. And part of it is using the Padlet as a way to share and remind us of where we've been. This is the Padlet board, and I will put the link into the chat. Um, and it allows us to collect thoughts, images, videos, links, all kinds of stuff. And you'll notice on the right-hand side, there's a little button here that says it's a player. So what it'll do is give us a slideshow, and we can go through and see some of the stuff that came up from last week and other weeks. So the images are things that you can draw and take a photo of and upload. We encourage you to take a look at doing it into Padlet itself. But if you do that today and you put it into the chat, we'll find a way to get it up there. And then if you decide to get an account, you can then post it up and we'll remove the one that we put up. But we can see. So here are some of the images that came up from last week. It would also be great if when you post an image, you tap in a couple of sentences that give us a sense of what was being talked about to get to these images. But there's some great selections that we have of things that have happened, come to mind for people. And again, we encourage that to happen again today so we can keep track of things. And these are from the previous week. And then we have quotes, poems, insights, thoughts that have been shared. People share, you can share books that are important to you, poems. This came from a Facebook page. Um, uh, just your reflections in the typing. Images that have messages that might be important to what we've been talking about. Videos that can be posted from here. And again, part of the thing that John shared was the canvas as a way to think about various things. So some of the things we can be thinking about are the kinds of creative tensions that emerge when we are at kind of in this place of reality and where we want to go are not quite lining up. So what do we do about that? The video that was shared, I believe it was Kathy Smith recommended that we post this video from last week. Quote from Rick Banner reflected on the need to think in very small terms when trying to break down programs with large infrastructure and the inertia that goes with it. And other videos. Images, I believe this came from Jim Carpet. And we really do encourage you to think about questions that are coming to mind for you, things that you don't have the answer yet to, but you want to pursue. And we encourage you to post those kinds of things in here. In the first week, Chris Liuzzo had some questions that were coming to mind to him about this. And again, you can go into the Padlet and see all of this stuff. We also have a QR code and a video. So Linda created a little video to show you how to use the Padlet board through an app that you can download for free and sign up. And then you can take your photos and just upload right from your phone, which makes it easier. And you would use this QR code to access that app. So that's one of the things that we have. We also have been collecting stuff on the resource page. And you can see on the left-hand side, we have videos from each week that show up. We have documents that get shared throughout the time. And sometimes they're documents that are shared after the week. So, and for example, there's a couple of pieces written here by Kirk Hinkleman and one by Beth Gallagher and John O'Brien. And these are all documents that were collected after the conversation. So you wouldn't know about these necessarily. So it's a good thing to go check those kinds of things out. We have links that come up that we listen for as they come up through the week. And we have the collection of generative images as well. So you can see the images show up here, and if you click on the image, it gets larger so you can actually read the details about all of that. We have books that get posted and a songbook. And then finally, I just want to let you know that we've been creating a blog each week. And the blog kind of tries to pull things from the week that we just passed. And you can see the blog, and you should be getting a notice in your email telling you that the blog has been posted. So again, it's a place for you to see what we've been collecting. And these are all things that have come from the group itself. So we encourage you to contribute. We encourage you to access these things to kind of follow, whether it's now or in the future, the things that are being said. There are links in the blog that'll take you to documents or videos. So anyway, that's where we are at right now. And we encourage you to do that as a way to kind of check in. Where were we last week? If you didn't get to be here, you can go and check what kinds of things were covered in the week before. But what we'd like to do now